support position, or is she still going to be a safe laner with Jug being in the mid lane, holding his own against Mirana?
I always feel that heroes like PA and Jug are actually very similar. Like, they have...
Dire team's turn to pick.
That's a Bloodseeker.
Yes, it is, and it would not be the first time I've seen it recently. It was actually pulled out very recently. What was the last thing I was in here casting? God damn it. I can't remember, but...
I haven't the foggiest.
It's been played by Europe, and it was pretty successful, too. Now it's going to puzzle me.
Yeah, but okay, I'm going to wait for this last bit, but like, what I was kind of saying is PA and Jug kind of function the same way. They don't really fight unless they have enough damage to outright kill a hero, basically. PA has to go in, Jug has to go in with Omni Slash. They both have kind of an escape, Phantom Strike and Blade Fury, but they're not that reliable. So basically, draft like this, Darkseer kind of tells you that they want to get going pretty quickly from the laning stage. And I think VP's draft is well-rounded enough that they're willing to like kind of tolerate a bit of deficit in that department and then kind of come back at like the 10-12 minute mark, maybe the first Roche like they did in the last game.
I have remembered, and I looked it up real quick, and it was Virtus.pro actually who pulled out the Bloodseeker. It was at the Summit 6 European qualifier in the losers semifinals. It was Team Liquid who got crushed by it. By the way, I called that one. Got crushed by the Bloodseeker.
You did?
But, you know, we'll see if they can find the same kind of success here. What helped it a lot at the time was they had a Beastmaster who helped kind of lock things down for the Bloodseeker, I remember. And they also even had a companion in the Spiritbreaker that game as kind of that dual enforcer. They don't have that now, so it feels like a very different dynamic for the Bloodseeker this time. So I'm very curious.
Yeah, I feel like the Bloodseeker was playing against quite a lot of squishy heroes, but I think it's their response to Darkseer. I think it might just be their response to Darkseer, because playing Darkseer against a Bloodseeker Disruptor lane, you can't really overextend because you're going to get glimpsed. You can't really rely on attrition because the Bloodseeker is just going to keep healing. So yeah, I think it might just be like an archive kind of, okay, let's see what we've got to deal with the Darkseer. Oh yeah, what we've got here? Oh, Bloodseeker. Yeah, let's try that one again. You know, it feels like a very kind of automatic thing, rather. Or a pre-considered thing rather than automatic.
I mean, you're up to 2 games as well, so if you want to pull out a Bloodseeker, I guess now is really the time. So they're gonna give the old spin. It's smoked and head over. Oh, we're gonna have a head-on collision. We might have a head-on collision here. Pushka heading out. Hasn't even leveled up anything yet. Might go for the roll. Could get on the other side and do a bit of blocking damage with G there. Getting some daggers in. They could maybe get a chase.
Ramsey's going to spot this.
Yep. Oh, they go for the roll. They actually get it. Not close enough to be able to block him out the other side.
No way they go for
this. They're not committing for this under the tower. You know, maybe
the
push could have been a hair early.
Like, do they have time to send? Oh, Ramsey's, what is he saying? So they decide to, they block this camp. Just barely.
Gotta get out the good luck after the initial strike, of course. So,
I mean, it's a classic. You have to. So yeah. Ghostic's going to be... Well, G's going to go for the mid lane, and Aloha Dance is going to be the carry hero. Oh, Ghostic is going to go to the top lane, and he's going to battle the Slardar, so they don't really have to worry about the Bloodseeker kind of laughing in the Darkseer's face. Which is a concern.
Yeah. Looks like a lot of attention here by Empire towards the bottom lane, yeah, just to kind of make the adjustment. So it doesn't look like this is going to be what Virtus.pro are banking on. I always enjoy playing the Coddle in more of the aggressive off-lane kind of position here, so... Because if things don't seem to work out in your favor, nonetheless, you can always just blast the lane. Blast them back. Just blast them down. Just take the gold anyways. No one else is going to get it. You take it. It's yours now. Enjoy it. We'll see what the laning situation is going to be as things do pan out. Already Ramsey's going pretty deep and pretty pinged out. He's actually, you know what, I'm just going to take the TP and go. So, never mind.
Yeah, we just want to match up. Yeah, it's just the Bloodseeker versus Darkseer. Yeah, that's what it is. She's going to be combating no one here who was prepared and has the 1 start, so...
What are you talking about? He's going to combat the Mirana.
Yeah.
I don't... I'm sorry. No one. Lil's back in the jungle,
it took me quite a while to get that.
Sorry. It's just been one of those kinds of days. As it goes, though.
feel
The
like I'm a
value
worse human
normal
being.
point. I was gonna make a normal point. All right, aside from jokes, Lil already having a fantastic Chen experience compared to the last game. This time he doesn't have to worry about bounty hunter shenanigans and juggling around and being the courier. This time he just gets to go in the jungle and do his business. It's like the best thing ever for him. Oh,
things are going on mid.
Here.
Things are going on bot. What's happening? Miposhka's probably going to be okay, but G is
dead.
not.
I got that one though.
Oh, the Poshka. Oh no.
I'll get this one too. It's incredible here. Some of my best camera work so far is they will be able to right-click apart the little man made of rock, and it is going to be Virtus.pro on the up and up as suddenly they go 2-0.
I always thought it was some kind of pun with like started like depth or something, but I think he just says to the dead zone. It's actually just is that like a is there a
To the
like
dead
nautical
zone?
Yeah. I think that's what he says. Is it like a nautical term or is it just he's just particularly edgy? I don't know.
You think it'd be fish related, really?
Yeah.
Dead zone doesn't sound very fish-like. Sounds like Dragon Ball Z, really, if anything. Not fish.
When I think of dead zone, I think between 5 and 8 yards of a hunter and TBC.
Fair enough. Ooh, Miposhka rolls up and away from trouble, and will have to muscle himself all the way back. I mean, this is a very delicate time when you're Earth Spirit, because this is his power peak in the game is right at the start, especially when you shove him into that support position. He's going to make a bit of an impact early on, otherwise you're kind of lollygagging around until you get magnetized and hope to be relevant
under
at that
attack.
point. But yeah.
Is he gonna be fine? He's
No
he
surge.
doesn't matter for surge.
Soul Ring in 2. Soul Ring surge, get the hell out! Go! Nah, crush. Nah, it's too risky now, but he goes for it anyways.
That was a bit of an ambitious sorry.
He surged his like pointy head right to the ground, it looked like, so he's done for good. 3-0 start for Virtus.pro, and on the way to hopefully make it 3-0.
Look at it. Are you ready? The Satan's bloodlusted. Oh, blood rage.
Blast. Ouch.
I
I never even thought of that. Blood raging like neutral creeps for your
That's so
bench.
cool.
That's
Look at
so corny. Do it again. Hit him. King's like, don't do this.
It's just gonna die now because it's taking extra damage.
Hit him! Oh! That's hard hitting, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Satyr dies, and VP just continue to try to be, flexing their muscles a bit, asserting dominance.
How long has this tornado got left? Okay, it's running out, so you'll be fine. But now the really worrying thing here for Empire is like the Joker's getting pressured. He hasn't got very much. The PA is just straight up losing the lane, and the Darkseer, well, he just kind of got bopped. So, and everyone from P seems to be doing pretty well across the board, especially the Stardive, I think, is the key player, because the main bottleneck for VP's drafts usually is that their offlane are becoming effective quite quickly. And Basha will be able to make a nice impact sooner than later, but Darkseer's return now, and we'll try to just muscle back. As long as it's the one-on-one match with Darkseer, so he's all cool and gravy. But Solo's back now, and they might even just try to make a move onto him. But Glimpse not even gonna be necessary as they just commit him with the crush already. No follow-up mana for a secondary crush, but Solo still follows. He actually didn't level Glimpse, so there's no Glimpse. He just hits him with another Thunderstrike, and that's gonna be good enough. No Glimpse necesito, as Virtus.pro are now 4-0. Do you like my Spanglish? I do. Oh,
Ooh,
that
we
was
didn't get
so close.
Oh, I saw the minimap, and Poshka trying to go for the snipe.
He
That would
was
have been pretty
one
badass.
hit away. He was like literally 0.1 seconds away from getting that. Actually, I think he was just a bit too far away, so even if he did get the right timing, he would have just kind of rolled in and just watched Coddle, watch the Disruptor get hit. Don't know why I said Coddle. Yeah, because I'm watching King off armor, triple stacked, small cap. Go him.
There was a discussion recently, I think it was between like me and Grant, on who was the greatest king in Dota. You got Snake King, you got Stand King, you got King R. Okay, I think there's King RD. There's King J from China.
I think it's King DR. There's King J who hasn't been. King J hasn't. He was Tongfu, wasn't he?
Yeah, he still plays. He still plays.
Yeah, I haven't seen him around in ages. But he was really good back when he played the video game. But
you know, you got all these kings. You got Snake King, Stand King. You know, some of the greatest North American talent out there taking that title. Oh, mid lane.
Oh, gee, no.
Boom, gets blasted with an arrow, hit with a double Starstorm, unmerciful gank coming out, and it doesn't end there. On the other side of the globe, Poshka doing more bottom lane. They might get Ghostic as well, pulling up ahead to a 7-0 commanding start. They get the crush, but I don't think they're going to have the extra damage. Solo thinks he can go for it. Oh, he gets it! One last right click in. Solo says, I'm not going to be deterred, and he just
Poshka's had enough of this
down. Poshka
He's just watching him
Look
die.
at it irrelevant.
Yeah, he's getting the XP though, which is not bad. Stardust killed a lot of people and he's getting a pretty fast dagger, and they take the mid tower. PA with 2 deaths to her name, hasn't stopped the enemy hero from farming very much, hasn't got much fun for herself, and has lost the tower. Like, this PA has a really hard... Oh no. Leave her alone. She's dead again.
Oh, blasting in. And moving on up. There seems to be a Thunder Strike. And a hit as he does run on out. Glimpse on back.
Combo.
And okay, nice combo play comes out.
Just ran back in.
Aloha Dance trying to go in for a bit of help, ends up losing his own life. Double kill for Lil as they're on the up and up. Was a little distracted there, Rhyme, as Virtus.pro continue to really just beat some ass here, 10-1. Apparently, I didn't realize it till now. So after, this is an update, at least for me. Apparently, after some sort of consultation between the admin and the teams or something, there is no death win at the start, so it actually is just 1-0 now for Virtus.pro. They lost their death win.
Oh, okay, so yeah.
So
I did
it's 1-0 for real, everybody. All right, I'm trying to keep up just as much as everyone else. Let me tell you. So it's not 2-0 Virtus.pro. I thought maybe they messed it up, but apparently I just found out a little late.
I want to get off Dota Pit's Wild Ride.
So, you know, as it goes, you know, it's all fair here for Empire. And this is not match point for Virtus.pro. They'll have to win 2 more games, but they're off to a good start for game number 2. And we'll see if the look continues as they could try to bounce back, but it's not looking so nice for Ramses. Hit him with everything. Vandally, Rupture, the whole kid caboodle.
No.
Okay, sidesteps the blast, still lives. They ping, he's good. He's gone, never mind. Oh, the pullback grip comes out from Miposhka, and he will get the kill.
That kind of kill just comes from the what if. Like, what if he's just juked to someone, he's just sitting there TPing smugly. What if he's just doing that? And then he goes, I'll give it a go. And you just feel that sense of satisfaction that happens when you kill someone like that.
That stone just came from like Dota heaven and just hit him right on the head, took him right on out mid lane. G gets his own jump.
He doesn't take very much damage from G.
Like, see ya? Gets hit with the dagger, but he still pockets a regen, and now he's swinging in arms with Lil. All is well by them, and they will avoid any sort of trouble. Still on the up and up for Virtus.pro here, as it's 10-2, about 7,500 of a net width advantage. And
hold on.
Back to the
Lil.
grind. Where's Lil at? Where's my Chen?
Radiant
He's got
jungle.
a Dagon. That is a straight Dagon Lil. That's confidence. That is confidence that the game's going your way. I wonder how the discussion went down.
I don't... Yeah, he's got a Dagon.
I mean, has he used it yet? They're going to see him with it here in a second. He might just die. I don't know. Maybe they'll die. Are they ready for the power of a Dagon?
I don't think they are.
That is something else.
And Stardar's got his blink now, and he's just running straight. Oh, and he's... They're not going to chase us, are they? They see the PATP. Harsh is getting a bit fancy.
Okay, so just a little flirtatious mana leak, but that might be enough to force Virtus.pro back. Now I say that, but they're still hanging around here. Ramses at least is diligent to be in the lane. The rest of the posse flirts on up and over. Pasha he's got a blink dagger, but he wants to just rush on in the old-fashioned way. Now he's going to pop up with the blink and the crush. They'll hit him with that, and they can glimpse him back if necessary. It will not be, as Thunderstrike will be able to get the finish. Jumping from G now, looking to flash apart solo, get the quick burst. He drops down his stagger, pops off the wand, the blast, the Blade Fury, going to be enough to get the finish. Ramses continues to dish out the right click, helps get the finish, taking out the PA, and now they're looking for more. Nice setup with the silence here. Will force the jug to back, and here he is! Hello everybody, it's Lil, he's got a Dagon, hi! What is that? Okay, arrow, ooh, slightly off the mark.
Yeah, slightly misjudged that one, but... Oh, they know he's just absurd.
And they got him. Catch up with the crush. And the
Chen takes that one too.
Dang. Dagon level 2? Oh, you got boots now. Alright, I guess back to basics now.
Yeah, sometimes at 10 minutes into a game you just Dagon someone for your boots gold. That's just... That hasn't really been a thing since Fury and Dagon rushing. That was a dark era. So G almost has his phase boot, so he's getting pretty farmed, so to speak. And the Jug almost has his healer.
Ooh,
and
roll in.
Solo is
Nice quick grip. This guy can play in her spirit. Gets off the stun. Alright, nice little gank there. And, you know, now he's got his level 6, now he got magnetized, he's got 3 stones in his pocket. That's plenty to work with to make a team fight impact here if Empire want to kind of keep the momentum going. But I don't know what kind of follow-up they have with it. It looks like Loa Dance does have Omni ready to go, but I don't know. No other big setup. That is a bit concerning for Empire. Their initiation game is rather weird, but bottom lane, G is in trouble. Magnetize gonna be committed. Miposhka looking to clear up the backsides. He's got two more stones. That should be a finish on Lil. He does not have the mana to get off the heel. Oh, he's dead for sure. Nice follow-up trip, but he will lose his own life for it. Lil will eventually go down on the in mana leak, and that's gonna be the finish. Ramses, who shows up to play, goes down just as fast. Now another turnaround here as they drop down the sack, start to get the fish onto the jug. Asha gonna get knocked by G as he continues to dish this out daggers from the side. Finally it goes for the TP and will make it out. Crush!
Oh, no.
Not there.
Not to be. No one knows. He knew exactly what was up, but he didn't.
Wow.
I don't think either the stun wasn't up or he didn't quite convey it. So the Chen, unfortunately, he's taken his first fall. Even the mightiest may go down in time.
You just need to get that Dagon to level 2 now.
Yeah,
really.
that is just the only problem he's really facing at this point. Because like it just removes the raindrop, really, if you think about it. Almost.
How many raindrops have Empire purchased? You total up the money, and that's the value of the Dagon, you know? Eliminate all raindrops, and you've got its worth for sure. So
yeah, the problem is G is, you know, you're contemplating about the support PA or a mid PA or something like that. What if it was both? I think we're seeing that now. Oh, they catch them on the scan, so a good scan coming up from whoever that was in VP.
It was Virtus.pro. So
Still
now
gonna do it.
They're a bit shaken.
The gold.
They're rushing in. Did he get it? Did he get level 2? Yeah, he's waiting.
He's got the gold, but
he might die. He might not have the gold for very much longer here. Fight now! He gets off the Dagon, but then he just dies right away. Alright, he goes to modest approach, looking to go for the axe, but look at this, Revenge continues to move on in. Quick assassination takedown comes out from no one, and now looking for the follow. Ghost gonna get crushed. It's a double kill for the Priestess of the Moon. Milady putting in the work right now, and Virtus.pro continue their charge on in. But it looks like Miposhka and King R will be able to make it back and away, but all 4s hit the deck. Only the support survive.
Oh,
and,
no.
well, never mind, I spoke too soon. Man, King R, his old ass just gets crushed. Half his life goes away. Poor guy. I hope his 401k is pretty good because he's just going to need to be put in the home. Bad. 20-7 Virtus.pro.
Yeah. So I think Empire just had lanes where they needed to snowball, and the exact opposite has happened. They started off from a point of, I guess, relative strength when it came to their lane setup, but they just kind of got outmaneuvered and killed.
You know, I'll speak for them as the Empire bias. I don't know. My opinion is just, you know, they've been playing a long day, 6 best of 1s, maybe a bit fatigued, at the end of their wits, at the end of their rope as far as Dota for one long journey, but they're still fighting.
Smoke out going. They smoke out.
Not looking to go down without one.
Catching Pasha would be a very good way to start the fight because he's most of BP's disable.
7-0, that's quite the bounty. They'll drop down the vision, and he just rushes on out and away. And the Sackstorm now is going to be committed. He hides himself within the trees while the jump continues, looking to go for Miposhka and company. The Omni Slash is going to be able to go out. The wall's been dropped. The Magnetize is unleashed. And they are going to be able to get the blast quickly. Empire just fall on apart as they lose 3. They won't be able to get the finish. Taking out Lil. Stun within the wall. G trying to hide inside, but he keeps getting assaulted here as no one just puts in the work. Triple kill by him. And Empire got to get the hell back. Ghostic, the only survivor. There's another 4 are going to be taken down. It's looking so good that we got to call it. And we're going to be going into the game 3. Yep, that's right. Again, the no-def win awarded to Virtus.pro. That was actually their 2nd win. They need one more win to make it to the Dota Finland final.